Wednesday night baseball coming your way from Progressive Field in Cleveland. Tonight, the second of three to start the week between the Boston Red Sox and the Cleveland Indians. Which of these two will prevail? Next on the show. Danny Salazar is on the mound for game 2. Eric, any thoughts?
Well, guys, last year he had an ERA of about 3.5. Very consistent, and really he kept his ball club in the game every time he took the mound.
Xander Bogaerts will dig in now, the winner of the American League's Silver Slugger Award for shortstop a season ago. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Eric, we take a look at the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They didn't get it done here in front of a big opening day crowd, but they'll look to get back on track here.
Yeah, certainly no time to panic. You've got 161 more to go. You just need to put it behind you, come out, play your brand of baseball. I will say, though, one thing's for sure, you don't want to start things out 0-2.
With that, here's a look at John Farrell's Boston Red Sox. Steve, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
I think you really have to be patient in this one. Work the count, take some pitches, and then put the ball in play. I think you're going to have to try to manufacture runs one base hit at a time.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The rain, as we've mentioned, coming down fairly steadily here at game time. EK, how'd you like playing in the rain?
It wasn't that bad. The only problem, sometimes up at the plate, batting gloves would get wet while it was raining. It made it a little difficult to hit.
Hot shot on the ground is short, and that's through for a hit.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 34, David Ortiz.
David Ortiz takes his first shot here with the runner at first now and 1 away. 2-1, here it is. To 2-2 now.
Yeah, I think that's a pitch we're going to see a lot of tonight. It's much different than that four-seam fastball, and he gets a lot of run on that thing.
And a good battle brewing as Ortiz lays off. It's full 3-2. 3-2, 1 out. You got him running at first.
First inning? Yeah, why not?
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Reined in. He'll go to the bag for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. Red Sox nothing. Tribe coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Stephen Wright will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, Matty, last year he had an ERA over 4. For a starting pitcher, that's a bit high. Looking to have a better year this season.
Striding into the box, Michael Brantley. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. There is Pedroia, and he's set down 1 away. Time now in Cleveland to take a glance at the Tribe's starting lineup. Steve, what's their focus as they go for their first win?
Well, facing a knuckleballer, that just gets so difficult. There's 2 theories. Either swing at the first one or don't ever swing. But these guys, they can put you in a slump for about a week.
Settling in now, Francisco Lindor, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Knuckleball, and he can't pull the trigger. It's a called strike 3 for out number 2. And with a quick breather here, let's take a look at the Red Sox on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Yeah, Matty. Dustin Pedroia, for me, one of the best second basemen in all of baseball. Real grinder. He's won multiple Gold Glove awards. One of the best hitting second basemen as well. He's a perennial all-star. Just one of the best all-around players in the game.
Jason Kipnis gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
And, oh, they won't let him walk that easily, as that's somehow ruled a strike. 3-1 now. Eric Karros, this Red Sox ball club, entering play here tonight. They were the spoilers here on opening day as they took game 1 of the season on the road.
Yeah, most of the folks below us weren't all that happy, but that was a good way to get your season off on the right foot. 1-0 sounds a whole lot better than 0-1, but there's a long way to go, no question about it.
2 out, nobody on. Lifted in the air to center. Bradley is there. And that ends the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3. After 1, no score. Mookie Betts makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact and he can run.
That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Well, my man Larry, he's solid. Rarely do many people get upset with his calling of the strike zone because it doesn't really seem like he favors any one part of the zone more than another.
With a moment now, let's give you a look at how the Tribe stacks up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, this manager loves to do the defensive shifts. So we're going to see a lot of odd formations as the game goes along. I can't wait to see how it works.
Stepping in, Hanley Ramirez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. 1-2. He may not throw a ton of changeups here tonight, but he's got a good one when he needs it.
And I think he will need it because this is a good fastball hitting team. Most teams are. So the more you can keep these guys guessing off balance, the better.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
I think he finally said to himself, all right, look, you've had your chances to hit that off-speed stuff, but now you're getting the fastball at 94.
And that wound up finally doing the trick.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in now, the versatile Pablo Sandoval. No score here as we play inning number 2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Lifted the other way out to left center. Under it is the center fielder. And the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Carlos Santana strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning. Weak grounder back to the mound. And taken in out there for the first out.
Batting fifth, right fielder,
Lonnie Chisenhall settles into the box for his first chance. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And this will be taken by Pedroia for out number 2.
batting sixth, center fielder, number 30.
Number 30 steps into the box. In there, and it's even now, 2-2. Hit hard back up the middle. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And now there's no happier person in the ballpark. Number 30 has just recorded his first hit as a big leaguer. And as you'd expect would happen, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
And you know, Matt, nothing can quite prepare you for this kind of moment. Of course, as a player, you always expect to do well. And in your head, you've got a certain idea of what it's going to feel like. But there's quite a difference between imagining how it's going to feel and then actually getting that first hit.
Jose Ramirez set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
Hard hit ball to second. Pedroia has it. Throw on to Ortiz, and that'll retire the side. One left for the Tribe. We'll move to the third with no score. Dustin Pedroia leads it off here. Bottom third of the order set to go here in the third.
Well, he's faced the minimum so far, and obviously it's still early, but they need to get something going because you can't let this guy settle in out there.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Boy, he just dominated that at-bat right there. You want to see a power pitcher go right through a guy? This is a 3-pitch see you later right here. Have a seat.
Now in the box, Blake Swihart. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
You know, he's just flat out a better hitter from the left side. He's a switch hitter, but it's no secret this is his favorite side to hit from.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Yeah, that's nice to see a little patience up there. These guys have been what I would call overly aggressive these first few innings. Finally, somebody's figured out the importance of maybe taking a pitch or two.
So a runner at first with 1 out now, and that'll bring in the catcher Ryan Hannigan. Runners on first with 1 down. Right on the corner, 2-2.
A little conviction behind that fastball.
And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
And here you go, one more time. You keep making quality pitches, you keep getting quality outs. I mean, that pitch right there on the outside corner, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that pitch.
Standing in now, Xander Bogaerts. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2.
And now 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
Tapped down the line, scooped up. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I'd bet he'd like to have that one over. Jackie Bradley Jr. stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third.
And you know, some guys just get better with runners in scoring position and 2 outs. This is a big at-bat for him right here, even though it's still early.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. We've played 2.5, no score on the show. Roberto Perez Digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Hit out towards second. Backhanded. Throw by Pedroia will be in time, and there's your first out.
Batting ninth, third baseman,
Giovanni Urshela set to hit now for the first time. Knuckleball, and he can't pull the trigger. It's a called strike 3 for out number 2.
Here's a close-up of how he grips that knuckleball. You can see it's not really his knuckles that grip the ball, but rather his fingernails that really dig into the seams. And that's such a tough pitch to throw, and even more difficult to master.
Into the box now, Michael Brantley. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit to first. Ortiz comes up with it. And Ortiz will just take this one over to first by himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tribe. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. David Ortiz is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. Kipnis has it. Throw on to first takes care of Ortiz as the shift works to perfection that time. 1 away.
Right fielder, Mookie.
Digging in now, Mookie Betts. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. Sharply hit ball back up the middle, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Boy, I'll tell you, these are the scary ones for a pitcher. This is going to give you a pretty good angle right here because this ball is hit so hard, and it's just about right at him. I mean, there's no time to do anything out there. And he's pretty lucky that one didn't get him because he would have taken his head off.
Into the box, Hanley Ramirez. Chopped foul right at home plate. There goes the runner. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease. So he can't make contact there on strike 3, but meanwhile the runner on first takes second here with 2 men away. Pablo Sandoval is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. The 3-0 pitch on its way. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Here's the 3-1. Here's a swing and a miss at the off-speed pitch. It's a full count now, 3-2.
Yeah, pretty easy to get anxious there on a 3-1 count. That was a great time to call for the changeup.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Well, what's disturbing here is this guy is almost impossible to walk. I mean, there are certain guys in this lineup that you have to go after. If you put it anywhere close, he's going to chase it.
Dustin Pedroia gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th.
And a big 2-out at-bat right here. You know, it's still early in this game, but you don't want to have to look back on this as a major missed opportunity later on.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Second walk here in the fourth inning. I mean, that's too many against this bunch. It doesn't look like he and his catcher are on the same page right now.
Blake Swihart steps into the box here in one of the bigger spots in the ballgame so far. Base is juiced now with 2 away.
Yeah, and this is one of those make-or-break moments in a ballgame, Matt. You don't want to let an opportunity like this in the middle innings get away from you.
2-2.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
Oh, that's a tough take, but a good one. The pressure's still squarely on the pitcher out there. He's still got to come in.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more on our Wednesday night showcase right after this. Francisco Lindor will step in to lead it off for Cleveland. He'll be followed in the order by Jason Kipnis.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
That's in there on the outer half, 1-2 now. Not much to shout about for either team here as we start the fourth inning, 0-0.
Yeah, I think we kind of knew that pitching might take the upper hand here. Maybe not to this extent, but both guys have really thrown the ball well.
Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Back goes Betts at the track, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, we haven't seen a run cross the plate yet, but we nearly have one right there. Here's another look at it. This gets all the way out to and off of the wall. And now he cruises into second with a double.
Stepping in now, Jason Kipnis. Knuckleball, strike 3 called as that thing came back over the plate, 1 away.
Yeah, sometimes you just shake your head and move on. And he's thinking, how did that pitch wind up a strike? You just got to be thankful you don't see knuckleballers every day.
Standing in now, Carlos Santana. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Still 2-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. He spoils another one, and we'll do it again. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Swihart sprinting after it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. Over now, they'll apply the tag between second and third. It's a careless double play, and the inning is prematurely over. We played 4 full, and we are tied 0-0. Ryan Hennigan will lead things off here for Boston. Xander Bogaerts due to hit next.
Absolutely nothing going on in this game so far, so we'll see if the leadoff man can get something going.
Trying to strike him out for the second time. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. All right, 4 scoreless innings in the books. What's it going to take to push across our first run?
Well, I think both pitchers have really dominated so far. This is where getting the leadoff guy on is so key. You know, get the pitcher into the stretch, get him out of his comfort zone, then maybe your offense can go from there.
1-2, here it comes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
You know, I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Right. And in the first 2 games of this series, he's already struck out a total of 4 times now. You get to where you just hate taking that walk back to the dugout. I'll tell you, it's a very frustrating feeling.
In now, Xander Bogaerts. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
Well, this is the 2nd time he struck out so far, and this is a type of ball game where, you know, it's wet out, the field's slippery, it's a little muddy. Who knows what can happen if you just put the ball in play?
Jackie Bradley Jr. will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
Hit hard to short. Lindor fields it cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. Halfway home, still no score. Lonnie Chisenhall comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th. Here's the 1-1 pitch. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Ready to deliver the 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bradley waits on it. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, number 30.
Number 30 stands in. No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Cleveland so far. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
That's an easy take right there on the 3-2 pitch. Not all that inviting at all. You want to at least make the guy think about hacking up there. Instead now he's on with 1 away.
Jose Ramirez stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fouled back. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Betts has a read on it. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. Roberto Perez stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. A runner on first with 2 away. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Schweinhart racing back. And that one is out of here. A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left, and with it, the Indians have taken a 2-0 lead.
When you look back on his start, this is one of the few times tonight where he's missed his spot. Here it is on show track. This isn't even close. This is one of those where you know it's trouble right when it leaves your hand.
Into the box, Giovanni Urshela. Hit hard up the middle, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
And you can see the pitching coach heading for the mound, and this is nothing more than just trying to reassure your guy and give him a chance to compose himself. He's been great so far, so there's no reason to think that he can't work out of this.
Michael Brantley will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game.
Just a little off on his earlier swings, guys. You've got to keep that top hand palm up through contact to keep him rolling over.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Hard liner to center field. In there, a base hit.
And you know, just like any pitch, there's good knuckleballs and then there's some bad ones too. This thing comes right back down the heart of the plate. Those things are much easier to handle than the pitch that starts in the middle of the plate and then runs somewhere else.
And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. Stepping in now, Francisco Lindor. High in the air out to center field. Bradley has it in his tracks. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Indians get a couple of runs here on the strength of this two-run home run. 5 innings complete. It's now 2-0 Indians. David Ortiz will come forward now to start out their half of the 6th, and they've found it rough sailing against this starter so far as he's yielded just 2 hits through the first 5.
Not too many hard hit balls there either. He's had them off balance all game.
That one's in there, 3-1.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game because right now they just seem out of it.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. Hit sharply toward the right side. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
Right fielder, Mookie.
Mookie Betts will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. Way outside, nearly to the backstop, 2-1.
And this rain is intensifying now. This is as hard as it's come down all night.
Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Yeah, and about the only drawback you have to having so many strikeouts is that it really runs that pitch count up. You can see on the graphic right here that that total's starting to get up there now, so he may be getting just a little bit tired.
Hanley Ramirez stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Now a throw over to first, and he's back standing. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game. All right, folks, montage alert. Here you get a look at his performance so far. 10 strikeouts for him in the ball game as he continues to just plow right through this lineup one after another. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and standing in now the versatile Pablo Sandoval. Two out with the man at first. Throw over to first, back in standing.
Just keeping an eye on him.
And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Tap foul at home plate. Now a throw over, and the runner will get back standing.
Keeping him close.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Popped high in the air. And Kipnis will put this one away, and that ends the inning. Red Sox leave 1. They trail it here 2-0. Jason Kipnis will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. On the ground up the middle. And a rather easy first out.
The first baseman, number 41, Carlos Santana.
Carlos Santana comes forward to bat again. He was the victim of a double play last time around. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. Oye, como va. It's a solo home run for Carlos Santana. And the Indians move in front now 3-0.
And this is what they've been able to do against this curveball. They just sit back and tee off. I mean, here, he's not even fooled by this pitch one bit. He hits it about as far as you possibly can.
Here comes Sox manager John Farrell on his way out to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Fernando Abad is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Fernando Abad.
Standing in now, Lonnie Chisenhall. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now.
That's his strength. He wants to try and come in and jam you, so you've got to be ready to try and turn on something.
And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Nothing better for your confidence than to come right in out of the bullpen and strike that first guy out. A lot of times, that'll set the tone for your whole outing.
Into the box now, number 30. And, ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
Two and two count. Here it comes. And, oh, look out. Up and in and nearly took his head off.
He did not like that one bit. Now, it's one thing to work in with the hard stuff, but don't do it around the dome.
Throws him for strike three, and that retires the side. Indians pick up one thanks to this at-bat from Carlos Santana. Bottom third of the order, 7-8-9 due up to start the seventh. It's 3-0 in favor of the Tribe. Back here in Cleveland, seventh inning coming up with the Indians on top. But before we get any further, let's check out our game summary for the first 6 innings. Leading off the inning, Dustin Pedroia, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at bat could be huge if he can just get on base, because they've been held in check all game.
Now here comes the Cleveland skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So this home crowd likely to give him a standing O as he departs with the shutout in check, and a nice tip of the cap there to acknowledge a job well done. Dan Otero is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Dan Otero.
Dustin Pedroia will stand in here to start the seventh in a game that's been sailing along to this point.
Yeah, good thing we don't get paid by the hour, man. This game has flown by.
Too high. 1-2.
A good high fastball. Maybe something to try and change the eye level there. Now, I might anticipate another slider down in the zone. Maybe even in the dirt.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Drilled on the ground to short. Lindor scoops it up, and they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. And hold on a minute now. It looks like we may see that last call challenged here. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but here's one more look at it right here. Tough to tell for sure from that angle. We'll have to wait and see what the signal is from the dugout.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for the play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
The Indians have elected to.
Okay, well, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? Yeah, I think that shot right there makes it look like he might have been out. So this might be a well-used challenge.
Okay, so it looks like the umpires are wrapping up their decision, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and instead of having a base runner at first, the bases will now be empty. Blake Swihart will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Bases are empty, one man out. Lifted the other way to left center. Waiting on it, the center fielder. And that's the second out of the inning. Ryan Hennigan ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And another foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Hot shot down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. The throw into second. And he is in there.
He's safe.
I think he might have misjudged how much time he had to make it into second base. You know, he's thinking, hey, this ball's into the corner. I got 2 bases easy. Well, think again. In the end, he's pretty fortunate to slide in safely just ahead of the strong throw.
Xander Bogaerts will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Hard hit ball to second. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back to Progressive Field after this. Jose Ramirez will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Hit the other way out toward right field. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1.
Up next for Cleveland, catcher
Roberto Perez will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. One out, nobody on. Hit hard up the middle, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Boy, we always talk about pitch speeds from pitchers. How hard are they throwing the ball? How hard was that ball hit back up the middle? Way harder than it was thrown, I can guarantee you that.
Giovanni Urshela digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. One and one, here it comes. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Smoked on the ground left side, and just past his outstretched glove into left, the base hit.
A little bad luck there defensively. If that's hit at an infielder, it's a double play. But instead, now you're in hot water here with 1 away.
In now, Michael Brantley. That's lifted the other way out to left. Swihart is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Francisco Lindor gets a shot now with 2 men on and 2 away here in inning number 7.
And we'll see here if he can come through. It can be discouraging to see opportunities like this late in a ball game go untapped.
And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now.
And now here 1-2, this is where you need your best pitch. You've got to strand that runner out there at second base and keep the deficit just at 3.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Indians strand a couple. but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Jackie Bradley Jr. will stand in to start things off, as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just one hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
Tommy Hunter is out from the bullpen now, as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Tommy Hunter.
Leading off the inning, Jackie Bradley Jr., and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least one back here in this inning.
And with David Ortiz lurking around the corner, we see a left-hander start to get loose out in that bullpen.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch, as that's the first out of the inning.
And obviously, any time you can strike this guy out, you'll take it. I mean, he runs like a greyhound out there. So even routine grounders can sometimes be turned into base hits. Not when you're not making contact, though.
Stepping in now, David Ortiz. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Mookie Betts will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Here it comes on 1-1. Up high, 2-1 now. 2 out, nobody on. All even now, 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Tries to go the other way, as this is hit in the air down the right field line. And that'll get down for a base hit. Around first, heading for second now. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
I want to take another look at this, because this was close down that right field line. Is it a fair ball? Yeah, not by a whole lot, but they got the call right, and he'll get into second here with a double.
Into the box, Hanley Ramirez. And a foul pop behind the plate. Perez has a play, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for the Red Sox. Still down 3-0. Carson Smith is out from the bullpen now, as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Carson Smith.
Jason Kipnis will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
And some action now in the Boston bullpen, as a right-hander's up and throwing.
Shot back up the middle, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
And this is a tough task, facing a right-handed reliever with a good hard slider. He's not fazed by this pitch, and even on the inner half of the plate, drives this one for a solid base hit.
Carlos Santana comes forward now, a home run in his last at-bat.
And it was a breaking ball that he hit out, and he just sat on it.
And now a double play ball perhaps for Pedroia. One there, over to Ortiz, in time for the double play.
The right fielder, number 8, Lonnie Chisenhall.
Lonnie Chisenhall stands in. was locked up on strike 3 in his last trip.
Yeah, and hopefully he got that out of his system. They really need him to come through right here.
Hit well on the ground to first. And Ortiz will just take this one over to first by himself, and the inning is over. Nothing doing for the Indians there, but they lead it 3-0. Andrew Miller is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
Number 24, Andrew Miller.
Pablo Sandoval will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the ninth, as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
And whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
One and one, here it is. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And not the start they were hoping for, as the leadoff man is kept off base to start the ninth.
Making a bid for a base hit. This is a tough play for a center fielder because that first step is usually back, but he's charging hard and he lays out to pull it in.
Into the box now, Dustin Pedroia. And that is in there at the letters to run it full 3-2. Good battle. Count remains full. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
And he was really late on this one. I mean, really late. You can see where the baseball is by the time he gets the barrel through. I mean, it's darn near in the catcher's glove already. That tells me he was probably looking for something else.
In now, Blake Swihart. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. And now a crowd right around 25,000 strong comes to their feet. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. And that's going to put an end to this one. And the Indians are in the win column for the first time this year as the ball game is over.
And a good job here to come in and finish this one off. And in doing so, he's going to pick up his first save of the year.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he definitely turned in the standout performance in this one. He finishes with an even 10 strikeouts, and he was instrumental in leading his guys to the victory.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Indians win this one 3-0. Good night from Cleveland.